Okay, this is a new lab, and this lab is about monitoring an EC2 instance in AWS. So let me have this overview be read as well as the objectives. These are the lab overview.
Lab overview logging and monitoring are techniques implemented to achieve a common goal. They work together to help ensure that a system's performance baselines and security guidelines are always met. Logging refers to recording and storing data events as log files. Logs contain low-level details that can give you visibility into how your application or system performs under certain circumstances. From a security standpoint, logging helps security administrators identify red flags that are easily overlooked in their system. Monitoring is the process of analyzing and collecting data to help ensure optimal performance. Monitoring helps detect unauthorized access and helps align your service's usage with organizational security. In this lab, you create an Amazon CloudWatch alarm that initiates when the Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, Amazon EC2 Instance exceeds a specific central processing unit (CPU) utilization threshold. You create a subscription using Amazon's simple notification service, Amazon SNS, that sends an email to you if this alarm goes off. You log into the EC2 instance and run a stress test command that causes the CPU utilization of the EC2 instance to reach 100%. This test simulates a malicious actor gaining control of the EC2 instance and spiking the CPU. CPU spiking has various possible causes, one of which is malware. Objectives: after completing this lab, you should be able to create an Amazon SNS notification, configure a CloudWatch alarm, stress test an EC2 instance, confirm that an Amazon SNS email was sent, create a CloudWatch dashboard.
Okay, and the approximate time for this lab is 60 minutes, so let's begin. So task number 1 is configuring Amazon SNS. So we're in step number 3. In this case, we need to go to the SNS service and simple notification service. So we select it. Step number 4, on the left, choose the hamburger menu button. And then it says that I need to choose topics and then create topics and then create topic. Okay, that was number 4. Next, in number 5, we need to create topic, and we need to, well, we're going to create a topic, new topic. It's going to be a standard type of SNS, and the name of the topic is going to be called my CW alarm. Okay, and the display name, we don't have anything for the display name, but I guess I could call it the same way, it doesn't matter. Now let's take a look at the other settings. I don't see anything for encryption, which is optional. I don't see anything for access policy, which is optional. I don't see anything for data protection policy, which is optional, the same as delivery policy, whether to use HTTP or HTTPS, which is also optional. I don't see any of those. Delivery status login, optional. Tags, optional. Active tracing, it's optional as well. I don't see any of those. The protocol email. Let me see. No, I don't see any of that. Okay. I guess we're going to leave it the way it is and then click create topic. So I've done that. Create topic. That will be step number 6. on the CW, on my CW alarm. Okay, so let's see my CW alarm. Let me choose subscriptions tab. Let me go to subscriptions tab. Publish message. So this is the one. On my CW alarm details. Where are the? Okay, so this is the details. Okay, so in the subscriptions tab, which is this one, I need to select create subscription. Okay. Next, I need to specify, well, this is the topic ARN. This is how AWS keeps track of my topic, so I just leave it as is. Protocol, I need to select email here. Endpoint, enter a valid email address that you can access. So in my case, going to, let me see, need to find my email address. Okay, so I need to create an endpoint, and then in this case, the endpoint is going to be an email address I can access. It's testing.disposable.mailbox@gmail.com, and create subscription. Okay, so let's see if I receive an email with that subscription. Have to wait a moment before I receive it. Okay, so I guess I will have to wait a moment. Okay, and as we can see, I have received the test message. It's here. It says my CW alarm and subscription confirmation. And I need to confirm this subscription, click or visit the link below. So I click on this one to confirm it. And my subscription has been confirmed. If for whatever reason I needed to unsubscribe from it, I would click on this button, okay? But everything worked fine, which is good. Next, okay, in the details section, okay, so let me see, in the details section, status, okay, so it says has been successful, created successfully. Okay, so this has been confirmed. Okay. Okay, it says that it was confirmed. So that's all I needed to know. Okay, I saw it in my email and I confirmed it in my email and then it was updated here. Confirm subscription, confirmed. The status is confirmed. That would be this point. Let's go to task number 2, which is to create a CloudWatch alarm. So we're going to create a CloudWatch alarm so that we can keep track of, in this particular case, there is going to be a machine called stress test EC2 instance. And then we're going to be monitoring CPU utilization. If it goes above 60%, then we're going to trigger an alarm, and that alarm will cause a message to be sent by SMS. That's the main idea about this. Okay, so I need to go to CloudWatch. So I go to the magnifying glass, type in CloudWatch, and I select this one. That's step number 12, what I just did. Next, step number 13, I need to go to metrics, drop down menu, and choose all metrics, which is this one. Okay, that was step 13. And the next one is on the metrics page, which I am in right now. choose EC2 instance. So let's say, okay, EC2 instance in the metrics, EC2 instance. Where, okay, here is EC2 instance. Okay. Per instance metric is the one that I need to click on. That's 14. Then from here, from whatever we show here, in select a checkbox with CPU utilization, which would be this one. Select that one, CPU utilization. For the metric name, okay, that's pretty much it, I think. Okay, so we can, yeah, this is what we see here, this little check boxes, so we can see it there. Next, this option displays the graph of the CPU utilization metric. That's the one that we can see here. On the left navigation pane, choose the alarm drop-down list. So I need to expand this. I need to go to alarms drop-down list and then choose all alarms. Okay. You now create a metric alarm. A metric alarm watches a single CloudWatch metric or the result of a math expression based on CloudWatch metrics. So in this case, I'm going to be creating an alarm. Okay. Okay. And next, I need to select a metric. Okay. I need to select a metric. And I'm going to be selecting the EC2 service. And I need to, I'm in step 18. I need to select per instance metrics. And then what I need to do is CPU utilization metric. Oh, okay. I can see only stress. Oh, yes. Okay. I need to select the stress test. Now, which is stress test? Select metric name, stress test. Choose select metric. Select a stress test for the instance name. Oh, okay. So I need to find out what EC2 instance I need to access. So let me go to EC2 and find out what is the ID of the EC2 instance that is running in my account, because I'm seeing multiple EC2 instances. So the one that is running here, we should be able to see its instance ID. It ends in 48E9E. Okay. Oh, all of them are the same thing. 48E9E. Okay, so I don't know whether there's 17 of those. Let's see. Metric name. Configure the following options. Okay, again, I don't know why we see multiple. Oh, no methods. Oh, CPU credit metric name. Oh, okay, let me see. CPU utilization. Okay, so I guess it's going to be this one, because those other ones are different when it comes to the metric name. Okay, a little tricky, but yes, so it's going to be CPU utilization. Okay, that's that. And CPU utilization. Oh yes, that's what it says here in this step, CPU utilization. Instance ID, leave the option selected. And then I want to do the average for this. Okay. Let's see, select metric. Okay, so I need to click select metric. Select metric. This is the instance ID, CPU utilization. The statistic is the average. That's what we have here. And how often are we going to be taking the data every minute? By default, it's set to 1 minute to, to 5 minutes, but we want to get data more often. So this is very important. If you leave it at 5 minutes, you're not going to get the, whatever you see is going to be average over a period of 5 minutes, and that's not going to work with this lab very well. This one, in this case, we want detailed monitoring. That's what we're doing here, okay? And then conditions, threshold type is going to be static whenever CPU utilization is greater than, and the value that we're going to be selecting greater than the threshold value is 60%. So just 60, define the threshold. Okay, 60, and that's that. And then we click next. Okay. Notification. What is going to trigger the alarm whenever this is in the alarm state? Okay. So it's going to be whenever it's an alarm. Now we need to select a topic to which we're going to be sending notifications. Remember, we created a topic. It was this one. And next, what I need to do is description. Let's see, add notification. Okay, so this is the trigger in alarm. SNS topic, I selected the one that I created, which is this. Next step is click next, number 24, next. In the alarm name, we're going to call it lab CPU utilization. Okay. In the optional description, we're going to select this one. What is the optional description? Okay, this is okay. This is going to be a comment. Okay. Paste. Okay. Next. Okay, 60%. Now we're going to create the alarm. Okay, so the alarm is there, insufficient data because I just created it. At least 1 minute has to go by before it starts displaying information. Now we need to test the CloudWatch alarm. This is task number 3. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Test the CloudWatch alarm. It says in this task, you will log into the stress test EC2 instance and run a command that stresses the CPU load to 100%. Okay, so this is the instance. Let me see if I can connect to it by using instance connect. Let's try this one, see if it works. If SSH is configured and if, okay, the policy is right. Okay, that's good. So now what I need to do is, I'm on the EC2 instance and I need to run the stress test. So I'm going to copy it from here and I'm going to paste it and enter. Okay, so my machine is being put under stress, which means the CPU Utilization, we can take a look at my EC2 instance. If I select this one and then I go to monitoring, we should be able to see something in the CPU utilization. CPU utilization is right here. You can see that it went down right after it was created. At some point it's going to go up because of what I just did. Let me take a look at the CloudWatch alarm. We can see a little something here. The state of my alarm. Yeah, it says insufficient data. Okay, so I guess we have to wait before it goes into alarm. Hopefully it will go into alarm. Um, hmm, let's see. Oh, it seems to have, oh no, let me see. No, no, it seems to, I don't know why CPU utilization is so low right now. Disabled actions. Action enabled. Let me take a look at the monitoring of the CPU, the utilization. This is the CPU utilization, but it's very low. The network seems to be doing something. There is something going on with the CPU utilization. It should be higher because the test was running, but we don't see that here. Okay, do we have to wait a little bit longer? I think it should have gone into alarm by now. Let's take a look at my email address and see if there's anything going on. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, there's something going on here because it says there is insufficient data, but by now we should be able to see something. But I can see that this one doesn't seem to be registering what it was supposed to register. So let me see. I don't have anything in alarm. No alarms are in alarm. If I go to all alarms, it's still saying that there is insufficient data. So let me take a look at this and try to figure out what is going on. Metric alarm, insufficient data is greater than 60 for one data point within 1 minute. The EC2 instance was the 48E9E, and average, okay. Yeah, there's something, for some reason, even though the CPU is being stressed, there's nothing showing here. Yeah, that's a problem. So I'll have to take a look at this and figure out what happened. This is what is happening. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, the CPU utilization never went up above the threshold that we set. Instead of that, it's like almost close to 0. Yeah, it's too low. Oh, okay, here it is. Now it's showing. So it went above. So for some reason, there's a delay in getting the information. So it has gone over the threshold, which means at some point it's going to go into alarm. And we can see it here in the email that I just received. It says that it went into alarm. You're receiving this email because your Amazon CloudWatch alarm called Lab CPU Utilization Alarm in the US West or Oregon region has entered into an alarm state because the threshold crossed one out of the last one data points, okay, was greater than 60%, which was my threshold, And okay, so that's good. Okay, so we saw that it worked fine. Um, okay, in this case, I think this is still running, so I had to cancel it in order to run the top command. Well, unfortunately, I had to stop whatever this was doing. So um, let me see what happened. Oh, it cannot even see what it says in there. I need to make this a little smaller. Okay, and bring it. Okay, to bring it, make it a little bit smaller. Oh, still okay. Okay, there it is. So now I can use the top command, and we can see. Well, actually, because I canceled what I was doing, we cannot see um, what the stress test did, but so we should be able to see at some point that this is going to go down because time is going by and I have stopped that, so it will come crashing down to 0. Okay, but pretty much it worked. We saw that the alarm worked. I received the email message notification. Now the last task is to create um, a dashboard, create a CloudWatch dashboard. So I need to go to, okay, go to the CloudWatch section in the AWS console. I'm here, and then create dashboard. Okay, so here's the dashboards, and then create dashboard. That's this one, 36. 37, enter a name for the dashboard. This is going to be the dashboard name. Okay, so within this part where we're creating a new dashboard, I'm in step number 37. I click create dashboard, and then I need to choose what type of graph we're going to see, and it's going to be a line graph. And then I need to specify the metrics. Or let me see, line, choose line, this one. Well, it seems that I already have selected metrics. So choose EC2. Yeah, it seems that they have changed also some of these options. Okay, so I have this one. I guess I'm going to select next because I don't see EC2. I can see data. Let me see. What's in data type? Widget. Oh, okay. So it's going to be data source. Okay. Where is, okay, so EC2, the title on title graph per instance metrics. So EC2 per instance metrics, that's 40. Then um, stress test CPU utilization. So I need to go to CPU utilization, which is this one. Stress test CPU utilization, and create widget. Okay, create widget. We can see it here. Okay, I don't have enough space here. And do I save this thing? Okay, I think everything is fine. Okay, save dashboard. So I guess it's this one. Autosave is off. Okay. Okay, so it seems that this is, now you create a quick access shortcut to view the CPU utilization stress test. Okay, so I guess that's it. Okay, so this is the end of this lab then. We were able to create, first of all, an SNS topic that was going to be used with an alarm that we're going to create in CloudWatch because we wanted to, well, we created an alarm in CloudWatch for the CPU utilization. We specified that when the CPU utilization were above a threshold of 60%, uh, an alarm was going to be triggered. And we also, oops. Okay, so as I was saying, so yeah, we configured that an alarm using um, CloudWatch. We set it at 60% for CPU utilization of the EC2 instance that I have in my EC2 dashboard. Once the CPU utilization went over the threshold, well, we caused the CPU utilization to go over the threshold because we ran a stress test on that EC2 instance, which caused the CPU utilization to go up. The alarm, the threshold got crossed, and then we also, as part of the alarm, we wanted to send an email that was part of the SNS topic that I created. And then we saw that I received an email regarding that. And then we created a dashboard in CloudWatch for the particular metric that I was interested in. Okay, so that's it. I hope that this was helpful. And until next time, thank you. Bye.